Biodefense is so important in part because it's a weapon of mass destruction that we minimize. Bioweapons can be natural, they can be man-made, they can be accidental. They can come from all kinds of sources and can have every bit as much of a consequence as a nuclear weapon has.
Viruses are smarter than us. They will develop in directions that we may or may not predict. We may or may not be able to know ahead of time which one is coming, but when they do come, they impact everyone equally.
Biodefense is the defense against infectious diseases from naturally occurring causes, from accidental releases like from laboratories or facilities, and from biological attacks.
When you have so many agencies and so many different offices responsible for biodefense issues, where does the leadership come from? You have to have someone in charge.
Viruses don't pay attention to political ideology. Risk, like pandemics and biological threats, requires that same kind of bipartisan leadership.
I've seen the commission working in both Democratic and Republican administrations with both Democratic and Republican Congresses.
We operate by consensus. The job of our commission is to anticipate the future.
Unfortunately, due to modern science, the nature of the threat is expanding at least as fast as our ability to counter it.
COVID was the most severe wake-up call anyone could possibly experience. We're going to experience it again. The real question is, are we going to be ready? And the answer today is we are not.
The way in which the flu epidemic dislocated millions of people around the world, it could happen again. We're traveling much more than people did in 1918, but we also have the capacity to develop countermeasures much better than they did at that time, and shame on us if we don't.
The National Blueprint for Biodefense that we are releasing this year has in it 36 recommendations that go across all of the different agencies and Congress.
We've educated our colleagues in Congress about what the blueprint was. The new blueprint is going to really dig in even more as to what the White House, Congress, and all the different agencies need to do.
Governor Ridge always talks about public service as being something that you can do from in the government or outside the government.
Well, I'm always hopeful. I wouldn't have been on this commission for 10 years if I didn't think that we would continue to make progress.
I believe that people are starting to listen. This commission has made the point that there's an urgency in every level of government, in every healthcare institution, to be organized and to be ready.